Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tool Shop. Today I'm going to be working on some tool updates. One thing I want to make is a set of die plates because I only have access to this big plate that I have to cut with an angle grinder to get a few more of these die plates out of because I don't have any more of this steel right now and I don't want to go out and get any. I'm going to rip this down and then I'm going to be using it to weld in some bolts, so then that way I have the option to use the same dies I use with the beautiful power hammer. I'll be lining up the corners, transfer punching the hole locations, drilling them out, cutting off the heads of these bolts. I'll be welding them in, so then that way I can still use all the same dies, save me a lot of time and just be a convenience in the shop, so I don't have to make up two sets of the same die for different machines. So without further ado, let's start cutting this up. I've now gotten the two die plates cut out of that plate. They're all ground down, they fit in the top and the bottom sections, and I have now measured over the distance from top corner since I put it on an angle so the two bolt holes fit on the plate. I'm now going to go ahead with my transfer punch, set it in each one of the holes, stamp it. I will then go ahead, drill both of these out, and then I'll start cutting up the bolts and get that ready to weld in. I ended up cutting one bolt head off and then realizing I had all thread to use, which was better. So I ended up cutting the other three out of all thread. Now that I have that all set, I'm just going to go ahead and start plug welding all these up. The die plates are officially ready to start being used. I can now use my power hammer dies in my press, which is fantastic. So one thing that I'm working on today, other than just the die plates before I call it a day, is I want to mount the electrical now that I have it. With that being said, I got the piece of angle iron in the saw that I'm gonna start cutting up, and then we can move the press over and get it welded on. Time lapse in 3, 2, 1. All cut and instantly cleaned up steel. So not only do I have the piece of steel now cleaned up, ready for welding, but I also went back, there's already one hole in it that I just cleaned up, and I put in the second hole to actually mount the electrical blocks to. Let's start setting it up on the press, get ready to weld it. I've now officially gotten all the wiring done that I need for this press. I'm gonna go plug in my welding outlet and then we can give it a little test fire to make sure everything works. Alright, so the outlet is live. Let's turn it on. See if the on button actually works for on. So as you just saw with how quickly I was able to turn it off and on as I was, going up and down, just playing around with it, it's going to save a lot of time. It's going to save, noise. It's going to save the machine, meaning the pump won't be running as long as it will only be running as long as it needs to, not continuously. So anytime I need to use it, I can just come over, flick it on, and just have at her. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, give it a big thumbs up, comment what you thought down below, and like I said, if you are interested in this, I am planning on making a set of plans to sell for these, so let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, keep forging on, we'll see you in the next one.